Influencer marketing. Man, it is such a buzz term right now, but the big question is, should you be working with YouTube influencers to grow your business and your brand? The short answer is yes. It is definitely an effective strategy, but there's a lot of people that make mistakes. They're not sure how to reach out to them and some of the details that go into it. And so I'm actually here at the University of San Diego, and I just did a talk to some business leaders in the area about how to leverage YouTube to grow their businesses faster. And one of the ways is influencer marketing. So if you want some tips how to get started, whether you're a total newbie or you just want some insights on how to take your influencer marketing to the next level, you're gonna love this video. So let's just get right into it. All right. So 3 ways to use YouTube. YouTube ads is the first one. You only need 1 video to start. Number 2 is influencers. Now, you don't necessarily even need a YouTube channel or to run any ads to get started with influencers. As Stephanie shared such great insights and thoughts about that, I would agree with everything she said, that influencers can be kind of a tough thing to jump into, but absolutely a viable and important strategy for us as marketers. The goal here is to unleash an army of micro-influencers. Say micro. Micro influencers to build your business faster. And so this right here, we could recognize Kim, not a micro influencer. This is a celebrity influencer. My man, Brad here, this is a celebrity influencer, right? And so we're not talking about spending big bucks to work with these guys, but there's a little known truth out there that more followers doesn't necessarily mean more influence. So Hello Society actually did a study that found micro influencers, or accounts with 30,000 or fewer followers, are more beneficial for marketers to work with. Well, how can you back that up? Let's talk about it. They delivered in this study 60% higher engagement rates than those that were on much larger influencers, especially as Stephanie was talking about pods and different things. And the micro influencers are smart as well. They're going to be involved in similar things, but oftentimes those smaller audiences, those not top line larger inflated numbers, mean that they have this smaller, more engaged audience. They're also more cost effective, 6.7 times more cost effective. So you're getting a better ROI on your dollars, and they drive more buzz, 22 times more buzz than working with larger influencers. There's a couple of reasons why. They're trusted. Their audience is very loyal and trust them. I think there's a lot more skepticism when we look at larger influencers. We think, oh, just big celebrity, they'll just promote whatever. But that small engaged audience that a micro influencer builds, there's a lot of trust. They could be brand relevant. They could be very specific, very niche down, and aligned with what your goals are. High in volume. They are unlimited. They are everywhere. Doesn't mean they're easy to reach or connect with necessarily, and to get, but there is a lot, so the goal would be to work with many and not just a few. They're loyal. Oftentimes, the best way to work with them would be to maybe look inside of your own user base and to see maybe opportunity to work with some there. They will advocate, and they have influencers. They'll be able to drive friends and followers to take the desired action. Micro influencers. So when it comes to working with influencers, just a few thoughts. You could work with an agency to find them. There's now thousands of these agencies, and so you could Google, you could look online and work with some kind of agent. Tyler might know some, and there's just different agencies that can actually kind of funnel influencers to you. You could also bootstrap and reach out to them one by one, finding them on social, following hashtags, finding them on YouTube search. If I were you, depending on the size of your business, at some point, I would probably have a person on my team just cultivating relationships with influencers, giving them free stuff, giving them free tickets, free rooms, maybe not even necessarily money at times, just kind of getting them engaged with your brand, hustling on social media to build a network of them. I personally rather work with 10 to 20 micro influencers than 1 to 2 celebrity influencers. And they also don't just bring influence. They also bring on-camera talent and video production skills. And so at times, much as Stephanie mentioned, that working with a micro-influencer might just be the fact they could create content for you. My friend Alejandro Reyes has a vlog channel with him and his wife and his 2 daughters. As a Mexican Hispanic family, they kind of have just a vibe about them, the 4 of them. Their YouTube channel, 30,000 subscribers. They're micro-influencers. But they have worked with Target, Dove, all kinds of different brands, as well as smaller brands. And one of the reasons those brands want to work with them is because of the content they get out of the relationship. What do they do with that content? They then run ads against it based on the demographic that they really reach out to as this Hispanic family with these two beautiful daughters. They can then bring them out to wherever they want them to do, film videos, film content. They also know that they can produce the content themselves. You need content for your even Facebook feeds. You need content for a YouTube channel. Working with micro-influencers, they could potentially produce that content with you. Maybe they come to your place of business, your hotel, your theme park. You let them vlog, and all you do is make sure you get the rights to use that content how you would want. And then you could run ads against it. And I think that that could be incredibly, not only could be, is incredibly powerful. Because even that kind of raw, it's almost, this is like hybrid user-generated content. It's not overproduced, it's not overpolished, it's not a big expensive production company. They're producing that content, and then you can distribute that on your platforms, including your YouTube channel. And of course, just make sure to get a release and think through all the legal sides of that. So hey, I hope that gave you a few creative ideas to get started with influencer marketing. I have to say that even being the co-founder of the channel Video Influencers, connecting with, networking with influencers, biz deving with, it's an important thing to do no matter who you are, whether you're a personal brand or a big brand. And so hey, if you got value out of this video, can you smash the like button? And this is also part of a larger series. And so if you want to check out the other tips that I shared in this series, I'll put a playlist link on the YouTube card and put that in the description below. Question of the day, have you been doing any kind of influencer marketing? Are you an influencer yourself, an aspiring influencer? I'd love to hear how you think about the industry, the term. Let me know in the comment section below. And also, we just finished up a brand new guide focused on businesses and brands that want to use YouTube. It's actually a case study on how some of today's top brands are leveraging YouTube in different ways to grow their influence faster. And so if you want to download that for free, that's at learnyoutubemarketing.com. I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. Thanks again for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.